From order to onboard vessel. How a real export shipment happens. A real export shipment explained. From order confirmation to vessel sailing. How an actual export shipment happens from Nhava Sheva to Dubai. Namaskar and welcome back to KSP Knowledge Hub. I am Kaleido, your GTU buddy, and will take you through today's journey. Let's go. Today's video is a little different, and honestly, one of the most important ones if you are into exports. Instead of theory, instead of definitions, I'm going to walk you through a real export shipment, step by step, exactly how it happens in real life. So if you've ever wondered, how does a shipment actually move from India to overseas? Stay with me till the end. Let's meet our exporter. Rohan runs a manufacturing company in India. He receives an email inquiry from a buyer in Dubai for his products. The buyer wants one 20-foot container as a trial and one 40-foot container for regular shipment later. Rohan is excited, but also slightly nervous, so he calls Kaleido, his GTU buddy and SME in international trade. Rohan asks, "Kaleido, I've got an order. What should I fix first?" Kaleido smiles and says, "Before shipment, we fix clarity." Kaleido's takeaway order receipt is not shipment confirmation. Clarity on terms comes before commitment. Kaleido asks Rohan 3 simple questions. How will you get paid? Where does your responsibility end? When will you ship? They discuss payment terms. For a new buyer, Kaleido suggests advance payment or a secured LC. Then comes delivery terms. After discussion, they agree on FOB Nhava Sheva, meaning Rohan is responsible till cargo is loaded on the vessel at Nhava Sheva port. Now comes the most dangerous part. The buyer asks, "Please confirm shipping date." Kaleido immediately stops Rohan and says, "Never commit a shipping date without checking logistics reality." Kaleido's takeaway payment terms protect cash flow. Incoterms define risk. Shipping date without planning creates pressure. Kaleido now helps Rohan plan backwards. They check. Production readiness. Packing timeline container type requirement. For the trial order, they plan a 20-foot container. For the regular order, a 40-foot container. Kaleido connects Rohan with a freight forwarder. The forwarder checks vessel schedules from Nhava Sheva to Dubai transit time space availability. After confirming vessel options, Rohan commits a realistic shipping date to the buyer. The buyer is happy because the date is confident, not rushed. Kaleido's takeaway. Freight planning decides credibility. Never promise dates before space confirmation. Now Kaleido introduces the CHA into the story. She explains to Rohan, the CHA doesn't start work on shipment day. They need data in advance. Rohan shares commercial invoice packing list, HS code, buyer details, container details. The CHA prepares for shipping bill filing. Meanwhile, containers are placed at the factory, goods are stuffed, sealed, and moved to Nhava Sheva port. Kaleido's takeaway, CHA is a processor, not a planner. Exporter must control data accuracy. Once cargo reaches the port, the CHA files the shipping bill. Customs examines the documents and cargo if required. After clearance, Rohan hears an important line. Let export order granted. Kaleido tells him, this is the moment your export is legally recognized. Kaleido's takeaway shipping bill is the backbone of export data. Accuracy here decides future compliance. The container is now loaded onto the vessel. This moment is called cargo on board. After sailing, the shipping line issues the bill of lading. Kaleido explains, the BL is proof that goods are on board and moving. For the 20-foot and 40-foot containers, BLs are issued separately with container numbers clearly mentioned. Kaleido's takeaway, no BL, no shipment proof. BL links exporter, buyer, bank, and logistics. Rohan asks, how do I know my vessel has sailed? Kaleido shows him, shipping line website vessel name and voyage ETD ETA Dubai. Now Rohan confidently emails the buyer, vessel sailed on date, estimated arrival date i.e. ETA Dubai. The buyer trusts him more. Kaleido's takeaway, proactive communication builds buyer confidence. Never wait for buyer to ask. Kaleido explains one last thing. The data Rohan filed, shipping bill BL invoice packing list. This same data now flows to buyer's clearing agent in Dubai. Buyers Bank, Indian Bank, DGFT, and custom systems. That's why, Kaleido says, consistency matters more than speed. Kaleido's takeaway: one shipment, multiple systems, clean data avoids future trouble. Rohan realizes something important. Export is not one activity. It's a chain of commitments. And Kaleido reminds him, successful exporters don't rush shipments. They design them. If this story helped you visualize how a real export shipment happens, then like this video. Comment and tell me which part you want me to explain deeper. CHA, freight, documents, or buyer communication. Subscribe to KSP Knowledge Hub if you want international trade explained the way it actually happens, not just the way it's written. Orders create excitement. Systems create sustainability. Trade smart. Stay compliant. Scale globally. This is Kaleido, signing off on behalf of KSP Knowledge Hub.